Hello everyone! It's time for a new Fire Emblem Heroes summoning video. Because thumbnails are basically impossible to avoid on YouTube, I already know it's a Three Houses banner, but I'm very excited for a Three Houses banner, especially since it looks like, seeing as the thumbnail was plain, it seems as though it'll probably be more about the instructors or the church people instead of about the students. So that's exciting to see. Uh, so I guess it's time to start doing a banner reaction. Let's go. Oh yeah, now these are some heroes I love to see.
These hands can brawl with the best of them, but don't ask me to pick a lock or thread a needle.
Okay, I won't, Catherine. Thanks for letting me know, I guess. Ah, but she did come with Thunderbrand. Hell yeah. It would be a disgrace if they didn't give it to her. Okay, so grants speed plus 3 at start of combat if foe's HP is above 50%, grants attack speed plus 5 during combat. Neutralizes effects that prevent units' follow-up attacks during combat, and also if unit initiates combat, unit can make a follow-up attack before foe can counterattack. Okay, so Thunderbrand is basically what we thought it would be. It's a brave weapon with the might of a non-brave weapon, which is very scary. And of course she's an attack speed demon. She's an infantry sword, of course she's an attack speed demon, that's just what they are. So with Thunderbrand, I think she's going to be a nightmare with the close call, that the damage reduction skills. With those skills on her, she's gonna be hard to deal with. But I'm guessing she's gonna be 5-star locked, and I'm almost certain that Sedif is going to be the demote. I'm surprised he isn't the GHB. So at least he got to be the demote. As we all knew he was gonna be. Although then again, Flame is a healer, so they might demote her.
Out of my sight!
Playing innocent. She'll murder your entire family. She's just playing innocent. Oh my god, a PRF staff? Calculates damage like other weapons, reduces damage from foes' attacks during combat to allies within 2 spaces by 30%? Does that stack? Does that stack with damage reduction? Because if so, that is insanely dangerous. Oh, that could be really grossly good. Oh, Flame is not at all the demote. Uh-oh. Flame is a threat. She also comes with Restore Plus. Restores HP equal to 50% of unit's attack, minimum 8, to target ally. Unit moves 1 space away from target ally. Ally moves to unit's previous space. Okay, so it's basically a drag back and a heal at the same time. That could be really good. I could see situations where that's very good. Deluge Balm Plus. When healing an ally with a stat, grants speed res plus 6 to all allies for 1 turn. Yeah. Oh yeah. She's good. That's a good kit. This is like a real good kit. Oh. That's definite, especially for healer. Pegasus healer, she's definitely gonna be doing some nasty work out there.
Time may pass and the world may change, but people will never stop fighting each other.
Oh, he got a PRF. He actually got a PRF. The rest of his kit, yikes. But he at least got a PRF weapon. That's better than I expected for Sedif. Good job, Sedif. I'm glad they didn't just completely fuck him over. If unit is within 2 spaces of an ally, grants attack speed +4 to unit during combat and neutralizes foes' bonuses to attack speed during combat. Grants attack speed +4 to allies within 2 spaces during combat. That's really good. Like, the first effect is pretty okay. The second effect, that makes him an amazing support unit. I could definitely see him getting some use as a support unit with that. Ooh. Can't wait to see how that's played around with. And I'm pretty sure he's the demote with the rest of his kit. Although, it's kind of similar to Catherine's, actually. Like, Catherine's kit wasn't that much better. Although I guess she does have a 4-star, like, tier 4 skill. So yeah, Sedif is definitely the demote. Now I want to see my baby, my girl Shamir. Yes. What? Why is she a green archer? You can never give me anything good, can you? Every time. Why do you always have to make the archers I want green or blue or red? Stop making them colored archers. Okay, survivalist bow. Accelerates special trigger, cooldown charge -1. Effective against flying foes. If unit is not adjacent to an ally, grants attack speed +6 during combat. And also, if foe's HP is greater than 80% at start of combat, foe cannot counterattack. Okay. She has attack speed solo, ruse attack speed, and null follow-up. Okay. Pretty good. Pretty good. Kind of just seems like she's a worse, what was his name again? The archer we got last time. Shinon? Shinon, I think. There's too many S names. Too many bows to keep up with, but she just kind of seems like a not as good version of him, seeing as she's not colorless, she doesn't have close counter built into her kit. Yeah, that's a real shame. I like Shamir a lot. I was hoping she'd be good. Yeah, Shinon. I always get him confused with, like, Shannon, and there's too many S names. But, yeah. It seems alright, but her PRF is definitely just worse than Shinon's, which is kind of a shame since he came out just last month.
Hate me all you want.
Ah, shit, is that Curran? Karen? Oh, is he the Grand Hero battle? That would be funny. Oh no, Kieran's an enemy. And even worse, he's a sword character. Oh, you couldn't have at least given him a cooler, more unique weapon? Give him a gun. We all want to see him have a gun. Why do you think we even play this game? Nemesis is the Grand Hero battle? Okay, I just went on the app to see who the Grand Hero battle would be, and it's Nemesis. I did not expect that. Okay. That's odd. That's a odd choice there to have him in just as a Grand Hero battle. You'd think he'd get like a mythic or something, but oh well. Okay, so let's review and rate the kits. Starting with Catherine. I think overall this kit's pretty good. She doesn't have like amazing fodder except for lull defense, because Thunderbrand is a PRF. Draconic Aura you can get basically anywhere. Swift Sparrow is good, but it's not incredible. But I can see Catherine getting some decent use out of it. Except, maybe not, since she kind of will most likely have a bunch of speed anyway. There probably won't be too many times where that extra speed is going to come in handy, but you never know. It could. But overall, I think with Catherine being 5-star locked, I think she's either a 2 or a 3. I think a 3. I think she's a 3 out of 5 unit. I think she could be extremely good if you give her some close call or repel or spurn. She'll destroy people with that damage reduction. Because and seeing she'll probably be a great Gale Force user too, since she has a brave weapon. That, yeah, she'll probably be really good, honestly. Maybe even a 4 out of 5. But for now, I'm gonna give her a 3 out of 5 because she doesn't come with any great fodder, and you kind of have to give her a few things before she becomes amazing. But I can definitely see her really tearing things up with her brave weapon. Now, Flane is interesting. I don't know if she's going to be better than the healers we already have, the brave healers we have, but she will definitely be an amazing support unit. The fact that she can reduce allies' damage by 30% is crazy. It's just a flat 30%, which if you add that with a character who has one of the damage reduction skills, that could make it so you lower their damage input by like 70% if it stacks the way I think it does, which would just be completely ludicrous. But but it does reduce. Yeah, that could make units that shouldn't tank tanky as hell. That's really powerful. And her healing being a drawback could help with that damage reduction stuff as well. Because if you need to heal someone that's 1 out of the enemy range, you can draw them back and heal them and make it so now the person you healed is on the outskirts of the enemy range, while Flane is completely out of enemy's target. Like, she can't get attacked. Yeah, Flane's at least a 4-star. At least a 4-star, like 4 out of 5. I could see her being 5, but I'd have to see her in action to see how good she can get. But she's definitely at least a 4 out of 5. Now we move on to Sedif. Who has the Spear of Assal. Now, Sedif has, while Sedif may have a worse kit than Catherine, he has the advantage of being the demote, meaning that he's much easier to pull, and thus, because he's easier to pull, I feel like he should be a little bit better, because you can plus 10 him far more easily than you can with any of the other units on the banner. And with his staff working the with his spear working the way it does, he could be an amazing support unit. And I could see you slapping a few extra skills on there and just making it so all he has to do is stand around and everyone around him just has extra stats for no reason during combat. And even without being a support unit, I think he could even work well as just his own standalone unit. But I feel like he'll definitely work best as a support. So I think Zedif at least is a 3 out of 5. Maybe a 4 out of 5. But you'd have to give him a few more things to become better. But because he's so easy to get, I feel like he could very easily become great. And now to Shamir. Why'd you have to be green? Why couldn't you be colorless? Oh, you'd be... If Shamir was colorless, I would very easily give her a 4 or a 5. Because her skills are really good, and her bow is pretty good. But, like, even her bow isn't incredible, because if foe's HP is above 80%, they can't counterattack, but most of the time when you're using a bow, your foes can't counterattack anyways. Like, I mean, it's still useful because, like, there are a lot of units that have a distant counter, so you can negate those people from using distant counter, and probably those characters would be able to one-shot Shamir, because I'm guessing she's 100% an attack speed demon like Catherine is. So she's probably not going to be able to take more than a hit or two without, like, Flame being there helping her out. But overall, I think she has really good fodder. And her bow is still pretty good, even though it's green. But I think I have to give her 3 out of 5. So, yeah. We finally have a banner where the staff user is the best one. Even though, I guess we get one of those like around once a year. We get a banner where the staff unit is the best one. That happens pretty decently often. Yeah. Overall, this banner seems pretty good. Everyone has their own PRF weapon, which is always nice to see. No one got thrown under the bus in that regard. Because I'm guessing Nemesis also has to have a PRF weapon, right? Like, you can't bring Nemesis into the game and just not give him anything. But, yeah. I can't wait to pull on this banner. Yeah, and we get the spark, of course, but... Yeah. Well, I'll see you all for the next banner review. Have a good night.